Hi there, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome, my name is Claire. I thought I'd share with you my experience of using a root touch-up dye. This is a temporary dye. This is by joshwoodcolour. There's 20 mils here and I've got it in shade red. They do 4 colours. They do a light brown, a dark blonde and red. They say that this can be used for all shades of red, copper and auburn hair, and the cost is £19. It's supposed to last up to 3 washes, has 100% grey coverage and looks natural. It's got a unique brush tip here. You're supposed to apply it to your roots on damp hair and then you're supposed to dry your hair afterwards in order to set the colour. I'm going to be trying this out for the first time today. I've never tried any of these before, so I am curious in seeing what they are like. Now my natural hair colour is a mix of grey and say a base shade 5, but I dye my hair copper. Ooh, it's looking a bit of a mess at the moment. So I'm going to be applying this. I'm going to dry my hair, show you what it looks like, and then I'm going to come back after 3 washes to give you my final opinion and see whether it's worth £19. I love the concept. I really like it. I am a bit dubious about the actual colour, to see whether it would blend into my hair or the ginger part of my hair. Obviously covering the grey is a big one for me as well, especially around here because I like to tie my hair up a lot. So yeah, so we'll give it a go and see what happens. So I'm just going to go off and get a brush and just comb my hair. Okay, so let's zoom you in a bit. And hopefully you'll be able to see my grey okay. I should have shown you beforehand, but yeah, I think you can see it there. Yeah, you can definitely see I've got some grey going on there. It's mixed in with the dark, with my natural dark colour as well. There's a lot of grey these days. There is a lot of grey. Seems to be more grey towards the front and then it goes darker towards the back. It'd be around now that I would consider re-dyeing my hair, but I just thought, you know what, if this works well, I can just leave it for a good few weeks extra, just so that I'm not dyeing my hair as much, which is what I really want. I'm going to need a mirror for this. Okay, pump this up a bit. Oh, I can see the colour there. Can you see the colour? Okay then. Oh. I've got quite fine, thin hair. So you might be able to see, you can see my scalp really clearly. So it'd be interesting how much of this sticks to my scalp more than my actual hair. Oh, there's quite a lot coming out. There is quite a lot. I do like this colour. Yeah. I'm going to have to go around the edges and tidy that up. You only need a tiny little squirt. A pump, I mean. Okay, let's go down the middle. I've just dripped him on my trousers. Oh, you have to be so careful. Right, I'm gonna have to do a blob there, and just go like that. And hopefully this will be enough. Yeah, it'll be enough to do all my roots at the top here and the middle parting. Now there's no rinsing out or anything, which is a bit weird, isn't it? I'm actually applying it like it's a hair dye. Oh my word. Might actually be a nice booster for the rest of my hair actually. This comes out too quick. It comes out way too quick. You don't even need to press it fully down before it starts coming. So that is something to bear in mind. Now they don't have one of these for pale blonde hair because, as you can probably imagine, that would be quite difficult, but they do have a pencil. So I'm not sure what they are like on hair. I don't know anyone that's used them. Oh my gosh. I might go off and come back when it's all done. I've applied it to my root area around the front. I haven't bothered doing the back. I had to try and get some of this off my forehead because what I find really odd is that you don't rinse it off. You don't rinse it off. So trust me, to do my glam makeup before doing this is very much an impulse thing. I've been meaning to do this root touch up for a couple of days now, and I just sat down here thinking, I might as well do it now. So yeah, in hindsight, I would not do a full face of makeup before doing that. It could work as a colour bath with the rest of my hair. You know, just to give it a bit more vibrancy. So I've got to dry my hair like this with this sticky... I'm going to have to read the instructions again because that doesn't make sense, because if I'm going to be drying my hair, it's wet, it's sticky, it's just like hair dye. Hold on a minute. I might have read that wrong. Hold on. They've got a video on their website and it's the brush will blend them away quick. Click to add the colour. Yeah, she's doing exactly what I'm doing. Applying it all to the roots like that, and then it's straight on hairdryer. Straight on hairdryer. Alright then, I'm going to do that and then I'll be back. Just dried my hair. Got a striking stripe going down my head. Look at those hands. Look at those hands. My hairdryer hand. It just feels so weird. I'll zoom in. It feels gunky. It feels like I've got something really gunky on my hair. It blends in great with the rest of my hair. Yeah, it's a nice colour. Maybe it's a little bit richer, which is completely fine. But yeah, there is no way I would go out the house like this. You can definitely tell I've got regrowth, but it has blended it. I think because I've got a lot of grey, that is what has helped it. If I didn't, then I don't think you'd be able to see no difference whatsoever. So I do like the fact that it has blended it a little bit, you know, that it has blended a lot of the colour in, but it just feels disgusting. You can still see the grey, but not as bad. Yeah, it's still there. Do you know, look, can you tell? Can you see it? Look, it looks as if it's really greasy and horrible. I'm not going anywhere like this. I'm gonna have to, but for starters, try and wash this off my hands. It's all on there as well. But I'm gonna go and wash my hair. I'm gonna count it as my first wash. It's supposed to last for up to 3 washes, so yeah, I'm gonna see what that's like. I'll be back. Just washed my hair, just blow dried it, managed to get the dye off my hands, managed to get the dye off my forehead, although I've taken off most of my makeup, it doesn't matter. I'm still left with a bit of a ginger landing strip there, but let's zoom in. Now this is more like it. This is what I was hoping for, the feel at least. Ignore the dye on my scalp if you can. Let's look at my roots, which might be a bit easier down here. It's difficult to say, isn't it? I think it's definitely blended it in. The greys don't stand out as much, but I wouldn't say it's 100% grey coverage. No, definitely not. But again, that could be due to the fact that I've just washed it. But I don't know. The feel, the stickiness, the stains, which thankfully do come out. There is a slight tinge of orange to my hands, but it does come out. But £19 is a lot of money. As with all my reviews, I never ever look on YouTube to see what others think of the product, because all my testings I want to do based on me looking at things firsthand to give you a really honest opinion. I think the worst thing I did was apply it too thick, but as I said, it was really hard to manage the amount that comes out, because not even a full click and you've got a load of it coming out. I'm going to leave it now for a week or two. I only usually dye my hair once, twice a week. Now that it's lockdown. So I've just had number 1 wash, I'll have another one, and then I'll have another one, and then I'll come straight back here after I've blow dried it and give you my final thoughts. So I went to bed last night without doing anything to my hair, so it's really stuck to my head and looking really struggly, but hopefully zoom you in a bit, you'll be able to see more. You can see that my greys have come right back, but there is still a slight copper tone to my hairline, which I really like. Maybe that's due to having more of a paler grey in the front, where else it gets darker the further back I go here, as you can tell there. You can see my regrowth there. After my second shampoo a few days ago, there was no copper landing strip on my head. That had gone, but I did notice that the grey was standing out more. So I think overall, this would be a great touch-up for an emergency. Worst case scenario, you're going to a wedding, you're booked in to have your roots done, say the day before, and your hairstylist cancels on you last minute. You don't know what to do. I would recommend this, definitely recommend this, slapping this on your roots, washing it, and maybe washing it again so that it gets rid of any stains on your scalp, and then you're good to go. And it does blend in quite nicely. I was quite surprised. For emergency factor, I think this is good, but as I said, there are some things to bear in mind, like making sure you give it a good old double wash. But other than that, the colour matched really well. Didn't look too red, didn't look too orange or anything. It blended in really nicely. But yeah, no, I do recommend it. I do recommend it. So as always, I'd love to know your thoughts. What do you think of these? Are you watching this wondering if this is for you or not? Are you going to try it? Or have you used it? Not necessarily this colour, but maybe other colours in the range. I'd love to hear your thoughts, how it worked for you and how it covered your hair, etc. So yeah, so please comment down below. But I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, it'd be lovely if you give me a big thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel for lots more videos to come. So take care and I'll speak soon. Bye.